real quickly though, because there's probably some people that might be seeing this that don't know who you are. You want to tell us about you, your background, maybe how Frantic came to get into Dennis's radar also, give us a little
Well,
background. Tell us who Dennis is.
well, I was born in no, I've always loved music, and
I'm listening.
when I was a teenager, a bunch of us, we started an after school music request show on our local access TV station. And we did that until we were forced to change the format, and we did, and we brought on music videos, and we just kept doing it. And we did it for 500 episodes. And the reason we stopped doing it, and it was the same thing.
All right, so I'm going to record this.
Oh, weird. What's going on?
You get disconnected?
I think I just hear your audio, Mike.
Check.
Sorry, Dennis. I felt like you were saying some really good stuff there.
Is he muted?
We picked tonight. Yeah, he's still here. We picked tonight.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, I'm seeing everybody.
Okay, there you
All
go.
right.
I hear you.
Sorry about that,
There we
Dennis.
go.
Oh, no, not a problem.
So you just said 500 episodes is
Yeah.
where, for me, it cut out. Yeah.
Oh, okay. And so we kept doing our show. There was a group of us, you've met a lot of us, but we've had an ensemble over the years that have included, 20 different hosts that have come in and out of the fray. And one day we got a letter from Universal Music, who ended at the time, and probably more so now, controlled like 60% of all the labels. So all the content was controlled by Universal. And it's because of the post-Napster fallout and the slow to embrace digital, and CD sales were falling. They were looking to make money wherever they could. So they reached out to all the regional shows, regional radio and regional music video shows that were breaking their songs anyway. We were doing all the hard work by playing stuff first. And they gave us a bill, basically, and said, we'll continue giving us the videos, but it's going to be $7,500 a year.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Kidding me?
that's
Like, we're not making
insane.
money. So we thought, well, we're like 11 episodes away from number 500. Let's go out in a blaze of glory. Let's invite all our hosts back. Let's do a final season. And we did that. And then we went away for a while, but we kind of didn't. The group of us still got together once a year to do the Christmas show. And the weird part is that after we went off the air, that's when people started to go, hey, what was that show? and it kind of grew a little bit of a legend for itself. But as we continued doing the Christmas show and raising food, clothing, and toys and things like that, we ended up getting that show on a bunch of different stations. And then so what happened is, I'm telling you that it's not the long version, believe me. What happened was we were cruising along doing our little Facebook things and having parties and whatever. And then K-Fog fired all of their hosts back in 2016. And so I reached out to, I kind of knew those guys, and I reached out to Peter Finch and Dave Morey and Renee and Irish Greg, and they were all starting podcasts. And I said, let's take your podcast and put it on our website. And they're like, cool. And I reached out to Dave Morey, who did 10 at 10 great songs from one great year. And I said, I want to produce a new version of that. Would you be our host? The Don Pardo announcer. He's like, I'd love to. And so suddenly then we became the hub for discarded awesome radio voices, and we picked up some radio shows, and Bear started doing a show, and our pal intern Steve started doing a show. We were predominantly audio shows for a while, and then I met Shasta, and I asked her to do a bit on our Christmas show. She said, I'd love to. She came down. We had a wonderful collaboration, going out on locations and things like that. And as soon as we were done, she comes up to me and says, what are we going to do next? And I said, I don't know. What do you want to do? And we just began talking. There was nothing planned. We do a party every March 30th, is our anniversary. And we had a March 30th party in 2018. Didn't announce anything, had nothing on the books. And within about 2 weeks after that, we started having a serious conversation. What could we do? And I said, well, we used to do a music video show. That's great. And I thought, who's going to watch one of those now? It's 2018. And then she says, I'm contacted with all these. There's so much great stuff happening in the scene. And it so organically came together. Within 6 weeks, we were in front of the cameras, and 2 weeks after that, we were doing a show every week.